Hi guys, it's Carrie with Rockin G Farm, and I am just rolled out of bed. As you can tell, I've slept in my makeup. I fell asleep and forgot to take my makeup off, which my mother will say, oh, I must not be feeling well, because when I was in high school, I never, ever went to bed with makeup on my face. So my mom's probably going to be calling me going, what is wrong? What is wrong? You slept with makeup on. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming and joining me today in our video for this morning. We are just going to do some early morning chores. We have a lovely, real cool breeze coming out right now, and you can hear the goats. They are ready for their morning snack, guys. The baby chicks are right here. They are ready for their morning snack. Also, we have a very, very light breeze, and I think it's because of the hurricanes. Yesterday, we ended up with a horrible windstorm, and actually it knocked over my lemon tree. Let me pick it back up real quick. I blew it away. So we had some storms. I need to get these repotted today. I'm looking at myself, guys. I really look bad, but this is morning chores on the farm. So we're going to get those done while we have a nice breeze. It's got some good cloud cover. Everybody's awake and ready for a new day. Thanks for joining me. And if today is your first day to join us on Rockin G Farm and Garden channel, thanks for joining us. Go ahead and subscribe for free. Just push that little button, and right there, right next to the subscription button, is a notification bell. If you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified each time I put up a new video here from the farm. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, and I keep saying it and saying it and saying it again, I've got microphones. They're charging, and I have a couple more pieces to get them to work correctly on my phone, blah 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 blah. But today it's a little windy, so just have some grace with me when you hear the wind and the audio from this. But let's get started and get these animals here on the farm fed, and I'm gonna bring my coffee along with me. So let's first start probably with the goats, because they're sitting right there at the gate waiting for me to bring them their breakfast. Well, I've come in here. Somebody's been in the greenhouse, so some feed and stuff has been moved, so I don't know who has done that, but I appreciate them doing that very much, because I left the windows open and it was that bad rainstorm yesterday. Let me go ahead, and I might not have any. I don't have any. Oh, here's a bucket. We'll use this one, then I'll have to go find some more, because evidently I've put them where they're not supposed to be, because they're not where they're supposed to be. Okay, let me go ahead and get this feed, guys, and we'll get those goats fed. So we just use a little sweet feed, and since these are they are dwarf Nigerian goats, I give them just a little bit of free mineral and put it in there. And then I just do like 2 scoops of these, because they're so small. And if they leave any of the feed out, the chickens will eat it. And I would rather it. This is a little more expensive than chicken feed. So I really don't want to leave that out and be feeding my chickens goat feed, because that's a little more expensive than just some scratch and layer. So we'll go ahead and get the goats fed, and then I'll come back and try to find my big buckets for the chicken feed. I probably have taken them inside. Sometimes I get busy and put eggs inside of them when I'm out in the garden, and I probably have done that. Now, this rooster right there, guys, he might end up in the chicken pot. He has been coming at me from behind, and he'll stomp at me. So this, let me show you this. My babies right here. So it got a little bit of water in here, so I'm just going to swish that around, empty that out. The chickens are going to try to eat out of it, because I don't have their feed at the same time. And then I'm just going to put that in. Go on, babies. Shh. And then they know. Now this one right here is the one that I have to watch because he is coming at me. So let me go get some more chicken feed and get these chickens. Oh no! Well, that baby came in. I wasn't expecting to put them in, but just yet. They're a little small. So let me go get some more chicken feed in this to get those chickens away from the goats. So I've got a little bit of scratch in here just to get the chickens away from the goats' feed because they need to go away. There's that rooster that is going to end up in the chicken pot, or the roosting. Oh, he wants to come this way because the other rooster's over there, but I'm not going to turn my back to him. Chick chick! Just going to try to do this to get some of those chickens, those birds away from the goat feed. And then I need to catch this little one here. Well, come on. You need to go back out. Come on. You need to go back out with the little ones. So I've let the little ones stay out here in the garden. They've not done a lot of damage to it. I know that I need to clean this area up. Maybe I'll do that today since it's real cool. I'll work as long as I can. But they're out here just to catch the grasshoppers because we have an enormous amount of grasshoppers, but we don't have the enormous amount of grasshoppers that we've had in the last 2 years because they were so abundant that they literally ate my Macintosh apple tree. And this year it is finally coming back, and hopefully next year we will be able to get some apples off of it. But it was pretty bad. They had eaten everything, but that's been for 2 years. Also this year I put my stuff in the ground pretty late in the season. Like even my okra right now is only about, some of them's 5 inches tall, but I also haven't been having a lot of problems with grasshoppers. Be that, who knows, we've been keeping the grass really, really short. We've got the chickens out here. We have tons of chickens in the other pen. Just been watching it a lot more this year, even though last year, the other years, there was nothing I could do, really. There was just too many grasshoppers. Just too many grasshoppers. So we've got that done. Okay, guys, let me get the lane pellets out for the chickens and more chicken feed because they're still trying to eat my goat feed and I don't need them to do that. So that's what we're going to do this morning. And then I need to feed the rabbits. And then I don't know if I'm going to water the in-ground plants. We had quite a bit of rain yesterday afternoon with that storm that moved through, and it looks like it's going to be cooler this morning, so I might not need to water. I am going to fertilize all of my hanging pots, so we'll see. Give them a little fertilizer boost. And also, let me turn this around. I don't know, some of you might be like flower gardeners or whatever, and I really need some help with this. This is a purple hyacinthia bush. Yeah, purple hyacinthia bush or vine. And I put it up here, the gateway to the garden, because I wanted it to have tons of flowers. As you can see, guys, lots of foliage, but no flowers. They are in pots at least once a week. It's the proven winners or water soluble fertilizer, but I'm still not getting any blooms. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but if anybody has any idea for me or suggestions on how I can get those to bloom, I would love for you to help me with this, because I wanted flowers. I wanted it tons of flowers to walk through the garden gate, but like I said, lots of foliage, but no flowers. So these are the smallest chicks. They're out here in the garden that is with the fence around it. So they're eating their morning scratch or their morning feed. They look like they're starved, but I fed them that big pot yesterday morning, and they have all the grasshoppers and bugs, so they're just hungry. Okay guys, as you can see, most of their grain is gone, and that was for most of the chickens. I'm gonna have to bring some more grain in here for them, because mostly all that's left is the minerals, and I really need to make sure that they get their grain. So let me go take some of this feeder pellet over here, and see, look at that rooster. He just comes at me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's trying to be aggressive, or if he just knows that when I have a red bucket in my hand, that's feed time, but he just keeps coming. So I just need to be very cautious with him, because if not, he's going into the chicken pot. We have some more little babies in this one right here. They are my smallest ones. They're eating their chicken, okay, it's goats over here. They're eating their chicken feed this morning. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna put some laying pellets in their little bucket. I don't like putting laying pellets, oh, nope, baby, so you don't need to eat that, on the ground, because I just want, they're a little more expensive. So my goats are enjoying this. Let's go get them another bucket. So evidently I left yesterday's bucket out here. Here's another bucket. We will get everything watered and up to date. Move. I'm gonna go get some more feed for those goats, because my chickens are eating their feed. Thanks for joining me today, and make what you have beautiful.